Once upon a time, in the colourful city of Melbourne, Australia, there was a sweet little Sikh girl named Kudrat, who was just 2 years old. She was the youngest member of her loving family, which included her parents and grandparents. They had all come from India to Australia for a better life, but they held their Indian traditions close to their hearts. She mostly tried to tie turban like her father and grandfather. Every evening, when the sun said goodnight, Kudrat would sit on her grandpa's lap. He had a long, soft beard and a friendly smile. He used to tell her magical stories about faraway places filled with wonder. Kudrat's most favourite story was about a special place called the Golden Temple. The Golden Temple is a very beautiful and spiritual place, my dear, her grandpa would say with a twinkle in his eye. It's in India, where our ancestors come from. One day, when you're a bit older, we'll take you there. Kudrat's eyes would get big, and she'd clap her little hands in joy. Go, go, Golden Temple, she'd cheer, making everyone around her happy too. Her parents also dreamt of taking Kudrat to the Golden Temple to show her their heritage and the deep feeling of peace and spirituality they found there. They knew they'd make that special journey when the time was right. As the days turned into months and the months into years, Kudrat grew. But her love for the Golden Temple didn't change. She learned about Sikhism and its important values. Her mum and grandma taught her to say special prayers and songs, making her feel close to her faith. She always sings Vaguru, Vaguru. One sunny morning, when Kudrat woke up early, her parents knew it was time to make her dream come true. They planned a special trip to India, to the land of the Golden Temple. Kudrat couldn't believe it. She looked out the airplane window, her eyes sparkling at the big blue sky. When they arrived in Amritsar, Kudrat's eyes opened wide when she saw the Golden Temple for the first time. It shone like gold in the sunshine and made a beautiful reflection in the calm water of the special pool called the Amrit Sarovar. It was so amazing that Kudrat couldn't even say a word. Inside the temple, Kudrat could feel the calmness all around. She saw people from everywhere, of all ages, coming together to pray and find peace. Her family took her to the heart of the temple, where they all bent down to pray. Kudrat closed her eyes and joined in with her family, singing the sweet songs. She felt like she belonged not only to her faith, but also to her family's history and the people who came before her. It was a very important moment for a little girl who had held on to her dream of visiting the Golden Temple for as long as she could remember. When they left the temple, Kudrat looked up at her grandpa and smiled, her heart feeling full. Going to the Golden Temple was more than just a trip. It was like a dream come true and a special connection to her family's past. Back in Australia, Kudrat would talk about her visit to the Golden Temple with her friends at school. She knew she had been a part of something really amazing, something that would always be a part of her heart and help her as she grew up. The little Sikh girl named Kudrat had visited the Golden Temple, and it had left a mark on her heart, reminding her how dreams are important and how it's nice to remember where you come from.